it's Chloe Demiro Save Victor. How's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. It is another video from your older than average YouTuber here on the YouTube. And today, it's been a little while. It is new releases, episode 71 of navigating new releases on a no-buy. We've got a lot of stuff to catch up on. So yeah, if that's something you want to see, what kind of new releases have been ruminating around in my brain, you're in the right place. And you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. Okay, so glasses on time. It's a little bit of no makeup today because I've been really busy working, so I was happy that it was going to be a new release week. So what I've done is I just have a whack of new releases. As I was going along, putting them on my list, so it might jump back and forth between products because we actually have some things that are not eyeshadow palettes. I know, who am I? Okay, so first up, it was not by this brand, but so back in the day, especially when I was first getting back into makeup, I always used like a bone shade to do my blending in, and I really loved one from Urban Decay. And it was always ridiculous that it was almost like, I want to say if a palette was like $40, one of these singles would be like $26, $27. But it always seemed to be the color that I would use up in palette, so I used to always have an extra single. And then I started getting more colorful, so I don't wear them out as much, so I don't buy them anymore. But I occasionally do like looking at single shadows, and I thought these ones were quite nice. And this will be from Makeup Forever. So this is their new Artist eyeshadow. These are out now, and a heads up, they're $29 Canadian. Yikes. Yeah, and it comes in 36 shades. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy expensive, but again, if you're a one or done or there's a certain color that you use over and over again, this might be something for you. And the description, a high-performing eyeshadow that delivers vivid one-swipe color payoff in a skin-sinking formula for seamless blendability and no fallout. How much do we love that? We love to have lots of color and no fallout. And it says here, co-created by our pros, the ultra-saturated pigments deliver high-impact color that lasts. Whether you're creating a natural look or pushing the boundaries of artistry, this weightless formula is available in matte and shimmer finishes that are super buildable to your desired intensity with no fallout. Artist eyeshadows come in eco-conceived removable pan or 100% recyclable, so I always like that. Makeup Forever, I used to like to go to IMATS, and then I would go, that was one of the counters I would line up with, and usually I loved a foundation of theirs. There was a powder of theirs that I used, and every once in a while I'd sneak in something else that they would have at the event. Yeah, so there are 36 of them. The photo that I showed you was just kind of showing a few of the shades, but I'll just show you the two shades that kind of popped out to me that made my eyes kind of go boing, boing, and then I thought, and made me want to talk about these. So here's the first one, and you can totally see why. This is this beautiful, beautiful green, matte green shade. And funnily enough, looking at the Makeup Forever page and seeing some other people talk about these, they do have some shimmer ones, but it's the mattes that called my name. And then we had this blue shade here. And I just thought they looked really, really pretty. And I think another thing that's good, if you normally say buy an all nude palette, but you want a pop of color, paying $29, and these look like they're good size. They don't look like they're teeny pans. So it looks like you'd be getting a good amount of product. So you can, or you just want to see if you're going to like color to buy color, you can buy this bright blue or this bright green or one of the other shimmery shades. Like they had a beautiful shimmery blue. It was like a darker cobalty blue that looked really, really nice. That way you can try color without buying a whole bunch of it. And if you don't end up not liking color, you can go back to your neutrals. And if you decide that you do, then you can maybe look into a colorful palette. So singles do have their place. So anyways, that is just a quick look at the Makeup Forever. It's their new Artist eyeshadows that again are highly pigmented and apparently no fallout. So kind of cool. Okay, next up, this is just a brand that I like and a product that I'm kind of interested in. And it's been a hot minute since I've seen from them something that I've really liked, and this is Juvia's Place. And this is, they had a few different things pop out but in their skincare and kind of makeup, but I said this was the kind of thing that I really liked. And it says here, indulge in a true game changer, combining the best of both worlds, a skincare and a makeup finisher. The Juvia's Place Ready Set Sealed is infused with skin-loving antioxidants and fruit extracts. Our microfine mist locks in and sets your makeup while nourishing and protecting skin from environmental stresses. Say hello to picture perfect finish. The finish is a soft matte finish, and it's supposed to create like a soft focused look. It says it's formulated with niacinamide, which I love, fruit extracts and antioxidants, as well as an active that helps to reduce and balance out excessively oily shine and help to refine the skin's appearance. So qualities: shine reducing and hydrating. It is $18. There's 95 ml. It's liquid. It comes with a pump. And it's made in Germany. And other key claims are cruelty-free, which I love, paraben-free, mineral oil-free, and this word I don't know is triclosan-free. So there we go. And I thought the bottle looked so pretty, that kind of peachy color with a gold cap. That would definitely look nicely interspersed with my skincare or on my makeup counter. I do love a setting spray, so I like the idea of something that is a setting finishing spray that has some other benefits. So there we go from Juvia's Place, and look, it wasn't eyeshadow. Alrighty, next up. Okay, so I've been trying to be really good at not buying anything, and I was getting to the point where I was really happy with my no buy status, and I was thinking, you know what, I have enough makeup. I had to do some reorganizing to make more space for my blushes and highlighters, and I was like, you know what, I think I might be good. And then the world said, hold my beer. So there's a couple releases in here that, yeah, could be testing. So this one I've done pretty good so far is to not pull the trigger because it is out now. And this is from CXC Beauty. I got this from Makeup on Your Radar, and it is step into the realm of endless enchantment with our latest treasure, the Out of Luck eyeshadow palette. Unleash your inner artist with a symphony of greens from the heart of the enchanted forest, the deepest of blacks like the midnight sky, luxurious champagne sparkles, and the muted grace of taupe grays. Crafted for the bold and the spirited, this palette is your lucky charm for creating looks that bewitch and beguile, whether you're casting a subtle spell by day or an intoxicating allure by night. These shades blend like a dream, ensuring your eyes are your most captivating statement. Don't leave it to fate. Make your own luck and let your eyes narrate tales of mystery and magic. Get your Out of Luck palette now and transform every blink into a stroke of serendipity. So it looks like March is becoming the month now, which it is. It's technically the month of St. Patty's Day. So it looks like there's some releases here that are following that. They're like Irish, etc. You'll see the other one that is tempting me. So this one is $83, which is a little bit on the pricey side, but you can use Radar 15 at checkout to get 15% off. So that is always helpful. So as you can see here, this color story is beautiful. I really like that the cover and the inside match, that has the right theme. He has a slightly scary looking leprechaun, kind of like to the movie Leprechaun, the horror movie. But it is really nice. I really do like that there's those taupey grays, the blacks, the greens, grungy greens, but then the shimmers look really super nice. So I did go and check on their website really quick because I originally didn't have the price. And apparently there's a disclaimer on here that there are no new shades in this palette. So if you are a fan of this brand, what is it again? CXC Beauty. I keep wanting to call CRX, but it's not a bike. CXC Beauty. It is made up of two other palettes, the Gamma palette and the X-ray palette. So I'm just gonna have those two. So you can see from the Gamma, you got the greens from there, and then it's kind of like the blacks and taupes and silvers you got from the X-ray palette. So if you're a big fan and you've been buying their palettes, you can actually make your own palette of this using those two together. But if you don't, but you want one that isn't all blacks and grays with maybe a little pop of steel blue, and one with purples. You want this green and black look. I think that's the way to do it. This is really tempting. It did call me, but again, looking at that $83 price, even with taking off 15%, once you add the exchange, once you add the shipping, yeah, I already did give it a miss, and I probably still will, but it is mighty beautiful. Yes, really, really nice. So there we go, CXA Beauty and the Out of Luck eyeshadow palette. So there we go. What do you think? Are you in a St. Patty's frame of mind? Actually, because we're on that theme, I'm actually going to jump ahead and we're going to do, and I don't have a lot of information. It's actually the day of this release. You will get the information. So it's Nomad. They're on it again. They're doing, again, their destination, their contest, take a wild guess. And they are tempting me. So the destination reveal is going to be on Friday. The color story reveal will be on Saturday. And then the launch date is going to be on Tuesday, which is March 12th, around 12:01 Eastern time. So that would be around 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, around 9 a.m. PST. And they gave 2 sneak peeks of the colors and then a little bit of the kind of, so you can kind of guess the theme. So here is where if you wanted to guess kind of the theme, so you can see a little bit of the beautiful, the rocks and the ocean and a little bit of wildlife. And then you see the first 4 shades that they sneak peeked. Here's the close-up at it. And yes, I think I might have guessed originally that it was because I was looking, because they gave a question regarding a peninsula on the southern end. So I'm not sure if I guessed right the first time, but definitely when you see these, the second set of shades, that definitely it's Irish related. So it's somewhere in Ireland. We're going to find out on Friday. It is beautiful. And then the first 4 shades with the, okay, let's flip back to that again really quickly with the yellow and kind of the, it's a very interesting shimmer. It looks almost like it's a cross between gold but yellow. It's very interesting. And the 2 blues, and I thought, well, that was really pretty. That's nice. Well, this might be a nice palette. And then they showed these 4 and I was like, son of a gun. This looks really good. I love Ireland. It's been a long time since I've gone, but I had an amazing time when I went. I've went to all over Ireland, so I really enjoyed my time. It is one of my happy places, and I would love to go back. And yeah, this looks really good. So temptation abounds with this one. But check it out on Friday and Saturday to find out all of the information. But as you can see, they're trying to get me with the greens and the St. Patty's Day. Alrighty, so that's the end of that. So let me know if you're a fan of St. Patty's Day or just green, or if this is something that you're interested. Are you a Nomad fan? I haven't bought I've missed out a couple. I think the last 2 or 3 palettes, but ooh, looks so nice. So let's see, was that okay? So let's go to what would have been the next one on our list. And this one is from It's Belle Cosmetics. So let me just pop one photo up here. And it's, you can finally say hello to our new collection under the full moon. This is our take on a cool tone palette with 5 gorgeous shimmers and 7 buttery pigmented mattes. We created the ideal balance between blues, grays with pops of gold, yellow, and an earthy, dirty green. I said this collection also includes 3 highly pigmented glosses that are non-sticky and comfortable on the lips. Swatches coming tomorrow. So this is already out. It launched on February 29th at 7 p.m. The price is pretty good. It's $32 and you can use affiliate codes to take the palette to around $28, so I guess basically 10% off. Lip glosses are $15 and a bundle is $60, and then the bundle excludes discounts because again it'll be at a I guess you'll save some cash. It says there's only 1 palette per order, only 1 bundle per order. It's vegan and cruelty free. And it says it ships on a regular time frame unless you have pre-ordered in the order, and then international orders must have a route. So this is a release that they have in stock, so it's not a pre-buy, which I appreciated. And of course it says here our products are not intended for resale, which fair enough. So as I was showing you there, that was just kind of the cover and the boxes for the lip gloss, but let's take a close, I didn't bring the lip glosses. I'm not too much of a gloss fan. I like liquid lips or lipsticks. So I didn't take any pictures of that, but here is the palette, and I'm almost tempted to see if I can do a build a palette with this one, because this one, possibly. That kind of turquoisey shimmer on the bottom might be a bit rough, but a few of those shades might be something that I could see. Definitely going to check for swatches. There wasn't any when I originally took this, but this looks really, really nice. And the price isn't bad for a palette. So $32 is not too bad. Way better than the $83. But then again, that other palette was, what, 3 times the size? So, you know, there you go. But yeah, I think this is really, really pretty. It's the shimmery shades for this one, and then that blue in the bottom corner that really sticks out for me. But I've been wanting to try It's Belle Cosmetics. A few times when I did try it was in the beginning when everything kept selling out like crazy, so I couldn't, and that kind of lost my steam a little bit, but at some point maybe I will check them out. So there we go. That is the It's Belle Cosmetics and the Under the Full Moon collection. Let me know if you ordered it and if you're a fan of It's Belle Cosmetics. Okay, what else do we have here? All right, let's go finish up with, I think this is the last palette that I have, and then I've got a few other things. So let's go with the last palette. So this is from Glaminatrix, and this is their Pretty in Pastels palette, and it is $65. This is really, really nice. When I first saw it, it was the packaging is different for them, or at least for the palette that I have, and they have a lot of those longer palettes. And I do love pastels. I have enough, so I think I'm okay, but this is a very pretty, especially when you check out the swatches here. And then it shows a bit of the cover there, which is also very sparkly. So the Glaminatrix Cosmetics Pretty in Pastels. And then that was swatches on darker skin. And then here's swatches on lighter skin. And they are so pretty. I really do. Purples, greens, blues. This is a really nice mixed palette. And there are some dark shades in here. That full bottom row. And let me just look at the names there. So it's like Tranquil, a black one. There's Luminous, which is like a dark burgundy. There's the dark green Restful, and then the dark blue Peaceful. So, and then, unless that Tranquil is a really super dark purple, but if it's not, I think black would be good, but it nicely goes with each row. So there's a matte that corresponds nice, a dark matte that corresponds nicely with each row. And then there's also lighter mattes and lighter shimmers as well. So that looks super nice. I really like that. And $65 for them is pretty good, because I think some of their other palettes are like $100 and something. So I guess it could be the formula, but it says here soft hues meet bold, delicate pastel shades mixed with deep sultry tones to elevate your look. So I think this is really pretty. I've seen some people have got theirs, and they're doing some really nice looks. So it is out already. Yeah, let me know if you got this one as well. And now let's go to some stuff that isn't palettes. So next up we have here, this is from Milk Makeup, and it's the new Cloud Glow Primer. At first I thought it was supposed to be, unless they're having another release, I thought it was supposed to be like a primer with color, but it isn't. It's the cloud-like foam texture goes on clear and instantly preps skin to create a breathable, smooth base for makeup. Cloud Glow Primer brightens, hydrates, and even skin tones so your skin's natural glow comes through. The last thing I saw was coming soon, but it's supposed to be this month. I got this through Trendmood. It's a cute little bottle. I like the little pump, so I guess it'll come out nice and foamy. I've not used a lot from Milk Makeup, but I really did like their vegan moisturizer. I use that a little bit. I keep my eye out on things. I've tried the alpha version of the Hydro Grip, and I'm okay with it. So I don't think like the Hydro Grip thing would be my thing, but this primer sounds really good. So I'm really curious about that. I mean, I'm okay for primers right now, but when I run out, this may be one we'll test out. Of course, depending on how much it is. If it's like $40 or something, that's a no-go. But yeah, so there we go. The Milk Makeup Primer. Let me know if that's interesting to you. Alrighty, what else? Okay, so last up, we've got two different releases, but they're from the same brand. They're a brand that I've been really liking. It's Rude Cosmetics. They're from the US. They're kind of like drugstore pricing. I've tried quite a few things from them. Right now, I'm really loving their melting makeup balm. I'm using my second one up, and then I have a setting spray from them to use and a priming spray. And then once that's done, when I need more cleansing balm again, I think I might go through because they were affordable, they smell delicious, and they work super well. A little bit does a lot. But we're here for new products. So here's the first one we're gonna look at, because we're gonna leave the one that I'm really kind of excited about till second. So meet your favorite eyeshadow. Our waterproof, transfer-resistant, and flake-free liquid formula will leave you mesmerized. With a touch of sparkle, your eyes will stand out and captivate all who see them. Dare to be different with our hypnotic, hyper liquid eyeshadow. And each one is $7.75. You can get them on rudecosmetics.com. And here you're seeing the picture. I like the packaging. It kind of reminds me back when I was a kid in like the 70s, early 80s, the kind of flavored lip glosses that came in little glass vials like that had kind of patterns like that. That's what it kind of reminded me. First, when I saw that, I thought maybe that's what it was. But here we can see some swatches, and we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of them here. Did it say how many there were total? I've got 9 here. So we've got the first shade is Illusion. It looks like a pinky shade. We've got Phantasm, which looks like it's green with maybe some pink and gold. We've got Double Vision, which is another pinky shade. We've got Pandemonium, that is looking gold to orange. We've got Hallucinate, which also looks very yellowy. Acid Trip, which is a lovely green. Out of Focus, which is a purple, which looks like it has a little bit of a blue flip. We've got Kaleidoscope, which is a gorgeous teal. That's kind of the one I kind of teal and Acid Trip. And the last one is Mirage, but it looks like it's a white, maybe white, a little red or a little pink. It's hard to tell, but it looks really cute. I really like the packaging, and $7.75. I do have one I was gifted, not from this one, but it's a different liquid eyeshadow, so I would try that first. And if I really liked that, then that could be something for in the future. So last up, this is something I thought was really cute. It's something that I really use. And I did actually respond to this with a suggestion, and they were like, sounds good. So I'm thinking if that comes out in my suggested, I might get some. So here we go. We know you're busy, so we made this for you. Get flawless skin on the go with the Puff the Magic Powder. This adorable, travel-friendly companion will give you the most convenient setting powder experience ever. Whether you're in a car, bus, train, or plane, your flawless look is just a puff away. And it says, and they also now have a new pink shade, so I'm gonna guess that they've had something like this before, or maybe they did a low-key release, and they are $9 each. And you see 4 of them in that first picture, and now in the second one here, you see a little bit of a close-up, and I'm seeing a yellow, or a yellowy tinted one, a pink one, a white one, and then I'm not sure what the other one is. Probably translucent, probably one with a little bit of color, like a yellowy shade, and then the bright pink. And I suggested my favorite, lavender. I love a lavender setting powder. It's my favorite. My favorite is the Fenty one, though a little goes a long way and a container lasts a long time. $9 versus, what is it, $35 or $40? I'd be very tempted to try them. So I said, if they make a lavender, I'm adding to cart. So the packaging is really cute with that little brush. So instead of having to worry about a puff or something, you can gently roll some up and set your face. These look really nice. Now the pink one's pretty bright, but so I don't know if it goes on because it's calling it a setting powder. So the pink one looks pretty bright to me, but it could go on like the lavender one with just a touch. So it's very curious. So it was just really cute. I liked the name of it, the Puff the Magic Powder. I love the packaging. And like I said, if they do a lavender, I'm definitely going to test that out. So that's it. That's all our releases today. I think I've covered everything. Make sure I didn't miss something because I'm really good at that every time. Anyways, so there we go. So that is all our new releases today. So let me know if any of these were tempting to you, and if you're on a no-buy, if any of these will make you break it. I'm gonna try not to, because, you know, it's a thing. It's a thing. I like makeup. So if you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Maybe even hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends, and I will still let you see what's ruminating around in my brain. As always, behave, make good choices, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.